All right. Hello. So I'm about this is daily Leetcode 3, which I solved the daily challenge. And this time I think I don't have Leetcode, so he doesn't have a video yet, if I'm right. Oh, see, shoot. So I guess I'm just gonna solve this by my own. I'll try to solve it within I guess since it's a medium and I think I'm doing this randomly, I'll give it myself only 10 minutes to try to figure out what this thing does, which I likely don't know, but I'll try my best. If I don't understand it, I guess I can watch YouTube, some tutorials on how to do it, I guess. Let's start. Extra characters in a string. So I am given a zero index string S and a dictionary of words dictionary, you have to break S into one or more non-overlapping substrings, such that each substring is present dictionary with some extra characters in S which are not present in any of the substrings. Return the minimum number of extra characters left over if you break up S optimally. Lead S equals lead code, dictionary equals lead code. So basically, this thing, hmm, I honestly have no idea, but so basically, this is S and then the dictionary, in which is gonna find we can pick S into some strings. So lead from index 0 to 3 and code from index 5 to 8. And oh, so it's gonna find one unused character. Let's see here. Say hello world, in which hindi niya it's gonna find the say. Okay, at least I understand what how should we implement this? I don't know. I'll try. So let's say medium is pretty. Hmm, I think I can't do it now, honestly. I need to watch a tutorial, a guide. So 2707 code daily. Has someone at least recent maybe? There we go. I'm gonna watch some random guy. Wait, this is deep. This is a recursion. I think it's best if we watch Neat Code again, maybe, or uh,
Hey
this.
everyone, welcome
I
back and
think
let's
this
write
this is 21 minutes. I think this is gonna be a pretty long topic. So
some more neat code today. So today let's solve the problem extra.
I'll try to watch it first, and then I'll try to edit in. I don't know how to edit, but I'll try to edit it after I watch the video. Then I'll try to solve it again. I'll try to figure out how to like mix the two. So yeah. All right. So I'm back, and I think I've listened to the video, and I think I'm gonna first implement the dynamic programming method, in which, although it's not, I've heard it's not. I think this is like a recursion, in which I think, although it's pretty clever, I think it uses up a lot of storage. So and I guess it depends on what you're trying to solve, and in which LeetCode said the O of time complexity here, or space, I think. I'm not sure, but it's O of n cube, and he's gonna optimize it with a trie solution. But for now, we're gonna do the memoization. I don't know what's memoization, but I think that's DP and BFF. And this one uses depth first search and recursion. So based on what I've learned, we first start with I don't know this, but we first start with a with by creating a dictionary set, in which set dictionary in which we can use as I don't really know, but wait, let me try to understand. I don't know where this is being used exactly, but oh, I think this one. So basically, there's no parameter here though, but so basically, yeah, I don't really know, but yeah, you apply to words, and if the slice thing is inside of words, I guess it's a word. But yeah, let's continue. I'll try to make this quick so that and yeah, I've improved my mic. I fixed it with using something. Yeah, so let's go next. And I think this wasn't in the first iteration before. It was first checking if if I is equals to the length of S, in which could be in which let me see what Leetcode said, so it's gonna be faster.
In the DP hash set, then return the value that is stored there.
He
And
added this on
here,
that.
before we return the result, we should probably add to the cache. So we'll say DP of I is going to be equal to the result before we end up returning. You could also probably replace this with that, but I think just adding this line of code is a bit simpler. Now, one last little thing we can do, we can actually get rid of this base case
Yeah,
because this
this
just
one.
says if I is equal to the length of S, return 0. Why not
So
just
we
add that to
basically
our
create.
cache? Why not just say for this key, the length of the string, it maps to 0. So if we do that, we can actually just get rid of this. Now,
So this one is a cache. I'm not sure what a cache is, but yeah, I guess at least I learned something new. I thought cache is something like this one. But yeah, I'm not used to this. So basically, it created which it checks a key value in which it's 0, and if the length of S is I'm not sure. I guess if yeah, I'll just input it. I don't understand. I guess it just has abstractions. So length of S is 0. And sorry if no, I don't know if I'm copying, but I'll check. Yeah, yeah. So get rid of this, and you define a function named DFS, and the parameter of it is I plus one, or is it I only? So it checks if the I. Oh, so I think I understand now. So if the if the ith word, and of course this isn't being used yet. We're just creating a function which takes the parameter I, and it checks C, and then we call the function here, which is I plus one. I guess this is non-inclusive, and this one's non-inclusive as well because I to J is like I know that Python, when you slice, it usually skips the last character, so you need to plus one, so it includes that character. And so yeah, I guess this is recursion. It's quite confusing, but based on what understood here, it's basically like a chain in which things happen. When you get this, you do this. You get this, you do this. Yeah. So if it checks if I is inside DP, we return DP at the ith position or something like that, in which we assign the result. Hmm. Yeah, it's pretty difficult to understand since this is a medium problem, but I'll try to make sense on what this does. So basically what this does is basically 1 plus DFS I plus 1. It does this to here. It calls this one. I don't see I anywhere. That's what's confusing. Oh, it's still in God. This is recursion. You're calling the function inside the function itself. It's confusing. So in which you append the result to, I should start explaining it one at a time instead of explaining at the bottom and then trying to randomly know. But yeah, let's see what neat code has to say with this
equal
one.
to the length of the
Yeah,
string
I remember you
minus
said
I.
to
So
apply,
that's just something I thought was worth mentioning. It's not like super important to solve this
but
problem or
it's not
anything.
enough.
Now we want to get
So basically, this one skips the current character so that when you like do that, so like the problem in which you say the A B C D E F, in which if if we get A B C but skip the B C D E F, then it's not the minimum. So that means we have to plus one it, so it skips the current guard so that we can find the B C D E F BCDF array. So the inside the array. So yeah. Guess that's much my understanding. So what the heck? ChatGPT. Yeah. So rest equals 1 plus DFS I plus 1. So after that, if I'm right, we're supposed to create a range. So we create another letter. So for j in range of I plus 1, or is it I I and length of S? I don't so it's not actually I plus 1. So like come on man, it's good. So we start from I from the total length of S so that we end at the last string, I guess. We then create if loop, if loop, what the heck? So till the end of the string. So that's why we got the length of s. So we can calculate the length of s, and its total length will be the final length. Yeah, will be the last place where it is the end of the string. So that means if s is then, oh my god, oh yeah, if s, and then you slice it to I from j plus 1, so it's so this includes the final word if you know if you slice it. I don't know much about slicing, but yeah, that's my understanding. And so it checks if this one is inside of words, which in which we check the dictionary. I guess the dictionary is comes from this one. I guess this is the dictionary, but I'm not quite sure. So if this specific slice in which we if we slice the word, so we slice this word and we get lead, and if it's inside this dictionary, we then recursively do that again. Oh my god. After this shit. So we recursively do it again. So I guess I'll comment it. I don't forget. Not really, but yeah. So we recursively call DFS again, right? If I'm right, yeah, we call it again. Except this time it's now J plus 1, and I can't imagine what's it doing. So okay, so based on it, so if it's inside the word, we call the DFS function again. We go from J. Yeah, it's actually pretty confusing. Eh, And then after that, we assign it, right?
with the and that's actually pretty
Oh yeah, the minimum. So we can find the minimum of this one. So minimum of DFS is equals to result. Okay.
much it. Like that's pretty much the
Yeah,
entire recursive
I
solution.
guess this
Once
is
we're
the
done with
answer.
that, we just go ahead here and return the result. And outside of
Oh
that,
my
how are we
god.
going to call our DFS? Probably
Oh, okay, I just forgot the assignment. And I guess this should be correct now? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh.
Hash set, then return the value that is stored there. And here, before we return the result, we should probably add to the cache. So we'll say dp of I is going to be equal to the result before we end up returning. You could
So
also
this
probably
is
replace
caching?
this with that, but I think just adding this line of code.
So this is caching. We cache the I guess this is to remove what the recursive function does. I guess that's my understanding. And then we return the result. So that the no, the answer in DB is now just the result, I guess. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. And we return 0. Return DFS 0. I don't know what this does, but let's see if it works now.
Code is a bit
Hopefully.
simpler. Now,
Please.
one last little thing we can do, we can actually get rid of this.
Really? What's wrong? I keep making mistakes. What's wrong? Oh my, oh, why do I get
It
bugged?
maps to 0. So if we do that, we can actually just get rid of this.
What's wrong with, oh my god, this is so hard. Is there something wrong? DP, return DPI,
Now, let's
rest equals I plus 1. For J in range, I to length of S, IJ plus works, small ones, oh my god. So this one is the minimum of rest from the depth first search J plus 1. Ah! I nah, it doesn't click. Nah, nah, nah. So basically, if you find that the word is inside that dictionary of word, you get the result in which you minimize the result from DFS J plus 1. So basically, based on my oh my god, again. I'll try to make sense of it, although it doesn't make sense. So if this one, you find this one, you get the minimum amount in which you do it so that you can get it. I guess that's my ano. Yeah. Hopefully s- this one now works. Why? Why is it not working?
let's go ahead and run this.
Why is it not working? Is there something wrong with my syntax? Def DFS on. If I in DP, return DPI. Rest equals 1 plus DFS I plus 1. For J in range I from length of S. If S string from I to J plus 1 is inside of words, then we append the rest. Oh, so yes, this is still inside the for loop. Yeah, it's gonna keep returning, so that's bad. So yeah, it should run now, please. Yes, and although I don't really, I know. Wow, my son, that 40 minutes, but yep, and that's it. I'll try to watch more. I'm gonna watch the try solution by my own, and I guess this is the end of the video. Thanks for, I guess if you skip to the end, I guess thanks for watching.